What's up, motherfuckers? How we doing? I was sitting here for like 10 seconds just doing, and the thing wouldn't record, and then it recorded, and then I went. Anyway, Cody and I are here to talk about our top 5 John Carpenter movies. I don't know about you, Cody, but this guy is one of my favorite directors of all time, and one of my favorite horror directors of all time. So, top 5 John Carpenter movies. I have a sneaking suspicion that we do not have a very, very well-known film of his on our list for both of us, and then I have a sneaking suspicion that both of us have very similar lists. So, number 5, Cody.
Big Trouble in Little China. Yeah, this is a fun movie.
Yeah,
Kurt Russell's great in it.
yeah.
I love his sarcasm and his jokes in it. There's a lot of funny shit in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. The head explosion scene is hilarious. Like a bunch of like cabbages and
Yeah.
lettuce heads come out of his head. What the hell was that?
It's hysterical. That's
Yeah.
what it is. Uh, that movie would probably be my number 6 or 7, so it's a very high honorable. It's in my top 10 for sure.
Nice.
I'm actually a big fan of the Hong Kong's action movies and stuff like that, but I'm more of the guns action than I am the martial arts stuff. I still like the martial arts stuff a lot, like the old Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee stuff. I really like that, but that movie does more like the fantasy style stuff with like the lore and the mysticism and all that. But yeah, I really enjoy the film. It's corny as shit. It's so dumb. But it's Kurt Russell in this movie. I love how he subverts your expectations, because I believe the beginning scene or one of the first scenes of the film is like them setting him up to be this badass, and he's the biggest fucking idiot of all time. Like the best scene in this entire film is when he shoots his gun and the rocks come down and hit him in the head. So funny. I love that. It's like high honorable mention, but I love that movie. It's so funny. Very, very entertaining for sure. My number 5. Okay, that's what I thought. My number 5 is Christine. 1980. Was it 3? Yeah, 83. Killer car comes to life, and it's awesome. Um, one of his less talked about and most underrated movies for me. I love it. I think it's awesome. Um, really good performances, really great car effects too, especially
Yeah.
for 83. Like they still look really, really, really damn good today. Um, yeah, really underrated movie. I don't think it talked about enough. My number 5, Christine, for sure. 4.
My number 4 is They Live with Roddy Piper. Yeah.
Mine,
Badass.
it's my number 4 as well.
Yeah, it's a badass movie. I love how it's the whole movie like seems like normal until he like finds like the sunglasses and like he sees weird shit, and then he starts like making fun of aliens and stuff, talking shit the whole movie.
The chemistry between Roddy Piper and Keith David in this movie is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, their fight in the film is hysterical. Like it really feels like two friends are just fighting in a back alley. Like it's just I love it so much. Yeah, like I said, it's my number 4 as well. I love this movie. It's such a fun sci-fi adventure alien movie. Um, the one of the best lines in film history is when Roddy Piper walks into the bank or wherever it is, and he's like, "I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum." That is one of the greatest lines in film history that I don't want anyone to tell me that it's not. That is
Yeah.
a kick-ass fucking line. I absolutely love it. It's awesome. I love this movie. I love it so much. Number 3. Good, sir. Go ahead. I'm just going to switch
my,
my 2 and 3.
my number 3 is Escape from New York. Yeah, badass movie. Snake Plissken is a great character. Yeah, just a lot of fun.
Yeah. I felt like I told you before we started recording, I didn't like this movie as a kid. I thought it was boring. I thought it was stupid. Quickly rewatched it when I was older. Quickly realized that I was a dipshit, dumbass motherfucker. I love the movie. It's higher on my list. I love it. It's so good. Snake Plissken might be my favorite Kurt Russell role. It might be my favorite ever John Carpenter character. He's just such a badass. And nobody but Kurt Russell can play that role. Nobody. If they tried to reboot it today, it wouldn't work because it wouldn't be Kurt Russell, unless they did like a 50 years later thing, and it probably still wouldn't work because it's not John Carpenter. But yeah, I love the movie. So good. My number 3 is The Fog. I'm a sucker for ghost stories. I'm a sucker for well-told ghost stories. Did I go? Or no? Yeah, that's your number 3, right?
Yeah, Escape from New York.
Okay. I thought I went. Or I thought I skipped you. Sorry. Yeah. No, The Fog is awesome. The use of the fog in this movie is awesome. I love it. It's so good. I love the building tension of the movie, how it just builds and builds and builds, and then it goes. You could call it uneventful, but the first time I saw this movie way late in life. I saw this movie the first time like 4 or 5 years ago. I think I just have so much fun with this film. So good. I love the ghost story. I love the lore. Yeah, I really like this movie a lot. So yeah, number 2, good sir.
My number 2 is The Thing.
Say that again.
The Thing.
Wrong. Wrong. My number 2 is Escape from New York. Yeah, no, I love this movie. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, it's one of the best action movies of the 80s. It's so kick-ass. Snake Plissken is an all-time character. I love this movie. It's badass. It's badass. All right, Kody, number 1. And tell the world why it's not The Thing.
My number 1 is a movie that I love sometimes, but it's also a movie that I hate sometimes. That's Halloween. Yeah, I love and I love some of the movies in his franchise, but the fans like piss me off so much to where like I sometimes hate those movies. But like when I turn my brain off and kind of like ignore the fans, I I can't appreciate a good amount of that franchise. So yeah, Halloween number 1.
Halloween's not even on my list. Spoiler alert. The Thing's his best movie. It's better than Halloween by a mile, by landslide. It's a great movie. It's my number 1. The Thing is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. Perfect special effects, even for today. They look phenomenal. Just like Christine, they look phenomenal. Carpenter has a thing with horror that, while I love Escape from New York and They Live, horror is his place. Like that's where he will be most known. And hey, stop it.
But you wouldn't consider They Live horror?
Yeah, I mean, it's an alien movie. Yeah, it could be considered horror, but it's like action horror. So yeah, or like action adventure horror, if you will. But yeah, definitely a horror film. Um, but yeah, no, I love the thing. It's such a good movie. It's just the
Some of the
perfect
greatest practical effects ever.
of all time. It's like a perfect. It basically is a There's no bad scene in that film. I
No.
mean, it's just like the tension of the blood scene in that movie is just, oh my god, or the blood test scene is just, it's awesome, man. The tension, and when the blood finally pops and you're like, fuck,
Yeah.
it's one of the greatest movies of all
McGrady's
time. It's awesome.
McGrady's great character.
Fucking, I want Kurt Russell's beard. I want his beard so bad. Wish I could have that beard. I can't. I'm not 36 years old like Kurt Russell was when he was in that movie. Fucking hate Kurt Russell. Hate you. No. And for Halloween, that's probably my number 6, and then Big Trouble in Little China would probably be my 7. But I mean, listen, is it a great film? Yes, it's one of the greatest films of all time. But I'm sorry, it's severely overrated. It's not the best thing since sliced bread. It's
Yeah,
for
it's
me
not.
for me it's the best of the franchise. I know it's not for you, and I think it's AJ's best, or it's not AJ's best either. But for me, it's the best of that franchise.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, my top three of like the Halloween franchise is interchangeable because I love 1, 3, and 4 a lot. So
Mm,
those three just switch around a lot. Yeah. Right now, the original is my favorite, but
yeah,
it could be Season of the Witch tomorrow, though. Who
yeah,
knows?
or it could be 4 the next day. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean there. But yeah, no, I just, like you said, take away the fans being assholes. Take away all the noise from the outside world, and I watch a movie every year on Halloween. I watched it this year. It's a perfect, it really is a perfect film. Like it's really, really good, man. Like the tension, the music, the performance of Nick Castle, which, by the way, did you know that Nick Castle co-wrote Escape from New York?
I didn't know that, but I know he is a director, though.
Yeah,
He did direct one of my all-time favorite comedies, Major Payne.
yeah, yes, he
Yeah,
did.
that's a great movie.
Yes, he did. Yeah, that's a very funny movie too. Yes, for sure. What are you doing, Pam? My God, you're real. Come here. I'll take you out in a couple minutes. Come here. Hi. Yes. Hello, Leia. No, I mean, this guy really, like, in the '70s, in the late '70s, and the '80s. This guy ruled the world. Another movie I want to talk about is In the Mouth of Madness. That's a really good movie too. Have you ever seen that one?
Yeah, I saw that one.
That's a really good movie too. Um, what's the other one that I was just talking about? Fucking A. No, not My Soul to Take or The Ward. That movie, those movies suck. We all know they do. Hi, Leia. Yes, hello, Leia. Fucking weirdo. What's that movie that I was just talking about before we went live? Prince of Darkness. Have you seen that one too?
Yeah, I wasn't that big on that one.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Um, um, not his first movie. It was his second movie, I believe it was. Assault on Precinct 13. That's a really good movie too. It's a really low budget, almost like a grindhouse action film. It's really, really good. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, the guy's got a lot of good. Oh, vamp. It's corn. Much like Big Trouble in Little China. Vampires. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, that's a good one.
A lot of people don't like it. It's kind of corny, but it's fun as hell. I believe it's James Woods. I think he's the not the main guy, but he's one of the guys in that movie. That movie's really fun.
Did you see Ghosts of Mars?
Who's in that?
Ice Cube.
No, I haven't seen that one. I don't think I've seen
Yeah,
that one.
it's kind of it's bad, but it's kind of fun.
Yeah, yeah. What's the one he did with Jeff Bridges? Who is it? Jeff Bridges and is it Goldie Hawn? No, it's Karen Allen.
Oh, Starman.
Starman. Oh
Yeah.
my god, that fucking movie. Jeff Bridges got I believe it was Best Actor nomination at the Oscars for that movie. I love Jeff Bridges. Whatever Carpenter told him to do in that movie just doesn't work. That movie is fucking weird. I think Karen Allen's good in the film, but the concept, and it's just such a fucking weird movie, man. It's such a strange movie.
Once you see it once, you don't have to see it again.
If you haven't seen it, I don't think you really need to be honest with you. It's just weird, man. Like it's just I love Jeff Bridges. He's like an all timer for me, but God, he is so weird. Like the real Jeff Bridges dies. Starman comes down, like takes the form of him, and like forces Karen Allen, who was the real Jeff Bridges' wife, to like take him across the country so he can do whatever the fuck it was. Like that movie is just fucking. It's weird. It's fucking weird. AJ probably fucking loves that movie. It's probably his number one John Carpenter movie of all time.
Yeah, I believe it's Brian Lomax's favorite John Carpenter movie.
Shocking.
Fuck that guy.
Kody, you're gonna get us murdered for that comment. Thanks, bud. No, I don't care. No, I get it. Yeah, Starman. It's not my. I love sci-fi, but that movie is. I don't think he wrote it, but why Carpenter even attempted that one, I don't know. I know it was like an early one for him too, like after Halloween and The Thing, I believe, and all that. But yeah, no. What year was Starman? Hold on.
I thought it came out like in the 90s or the late 80s.
Let me see. Filmography. 84, so it was just after Christine. Yeah. No, that movie's weird.
Yeah.
The movie's fucking weird. Yeah. Like I said, I like Jeff Bridges, or I love Jeff Bridges, but yeah, his performance in that movie is a little rough at times.
Another weird movie is Village of the Damned. That movie's weird.
Is that a Carpenter movie?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's like about like all these women getting pregnant with like alien kids. They're pregnant without being impregnated.
I have never heard of this movie.
It's where like and all these alien kids are like evil and like kill people or something. I only saw it once.
Alrighty, John Carpenter. I have to watch this movie just from that fucking weird ass. I have to watch this movie now. It sounds so terrible, but I have to watch this movie now. And it's nowhere I can watch it. Of course not. I'll find it at some point.
I never watched Escape from LA. I heard it was terrible.
It's the same movie, Escape from New York, but worse. It's so. Kurt Russell is fine as Snake Plissken in that movie. You can tell that him and Carpenter were just like, we're doing another one. Fine. It's not a good movie. It's fucking, don't watch it.
Okay.
Keep Escape from New York in your mind. That's the only escape movie. Oh, God, that movie's fucking weird. Alrighty, guys, that's it. Top 5 Carpenter movies. We will try this weekend with AJ because I've been wanting to do this video for such a long time. Top 5 or top 10, depending on what we come up with. Movies that are so bad that they're good. Best bad movies of all time, whatever we're gonna call it. We have to do a top 5 or a top. We probably are gonna have to do a top 10 because there's so many movies that I just want to talk about that are so terrible, but I love them all for being as terrible as they are. I bet your number one is gonna be like Jason X or Jason Goes to Hell or some shit. No, no.
Not Jason Goes to Hell, but Jason X will for sure be in that list.
Kody, on our top 20 horror films of all time. Hey, Kody, number 10. Jason
X.
Here's AJ. The greatest reaction of all time.
You just insulted me for 10 minutes straight. He was so pissed. And then on your slasher movie list, number 4, number 3 for you, he's like, and I thought Cody's number 10 piece of shit answer was terrible. When you said New York Ripper and Tenebrae.
I just realized I didn't change my background. I still have my full picture. I just realized that. Fuck, that's funny. Yeah, Tenebrae and New York Ripper. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. I'm still gonna put that. I'm gonna probably put that video out probably this weekend too. But god damn, that was fucking funny, man. Oh god, fucking AJ. God, when he hates a movie, he really fucking hates. Hilarious. Oh my god. Oh. We have to watch Jason X with him, by the way. We have to.
Yeah.
I know we watched it, but we have to. We have to watch this movie with him.
Yeah, we have to we'll have to watch it's like Adam, he pussied out as usual, but I'll be down to watch Jason Goes to Hell with you though. I'll sit through it. It's my least favorite Friday 13th movie, but I'll watch it.
Yeah, it's. I know what my number one best bad movie of all time is going to be. I just know what it's going to be because I love this movie so. It's terrible, but I fucking love it. Jason Goes to Hell might make that list for me. I know. It's a bad movie. It's a really shitty movie. But the way I watch Jason Goes to Hell as an insane body swapping gore fest, I fucking love it. Fucking love it. It's shit, but it's shit on a silver platter of more shit.
Yeah, it's a shit story, shit characters, but the gore is amazing. I'll give it that.
Not even a Friday the 13th movie. Not even a Friday the 13th movie. Not even close. Not even remotely. Is it the first like 5 minutes are, and the last 10 minutes are with Jason, but that's about it. That fucking movie. Yeah.
But said though, I think Robert Campbell, when he becomes Jason, he's pretty badass. Especially when he goes in the diner and they just keep shooting him and he fucks up everybody.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool scene.
There's some fun stuff in that movie for sure, but yeah, story-wise, overall,
not good. Terrible.
Yeah. Sorry, I blacked out there. Thinking about the story of that movie and how Jason has a sister, a brother, a cousin, a little niece or nephew, whatever the kid is, a brother-in-law. Yeah, nice job, Adam Marcus. Nice job, dumbass. Nice job, Sean Cunningham.
And let's not forget about Adam's favorite character of all time, Creighton Duke.
Fuck God.
Terrible character.
I will never understand the love for that guy. He is all talk and he has nothing to back it up.
Yeah, like he just talks shit, and then he breaks Steven's fingers. Then he shows up at the Voorhees house. And then he just stands there and gets his back broken by Jason. That's it.
Doesn't he
Doesn't
like
do.
when the guy's interviewing him? Doesn't he say something like Jason Voorhees is like a little girl in a pink dress or some shit?
Yeah, sticking a hot dog through a donut. That's what I think of Jason. God,
Great dialogue, Quentin Tarantino level.
God. Terrible.
Fucking awful. All right, guys, we're done with this one. Hopefully, the next video that we do, probably gonna end up doing top 10 best bad movies, best movies that are so bad they're good, whatever we're gonna fucking call it. So, peace. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.